I thought that was an incredible football game today. So hard fought, both teams, so close, both teams, and the game started differently than it ended, and I thought the guys on the defensive side of the ball just played about as good as we played, and at any time. We lit it up in the second half with pressure. They had to make a yard on the turnover, that they got, and kicked a field goal. And other than that, those guys just gave us every chance to keep in there. And we had our opportunities. I liked the way we went about it. We had our shot. We were going to win. We weren't trying to kick a field goal there. Somebody might ask about that. We were going for the win on all 4 downs and thinking that we're going to get it. And, man, we liked the calls that we had. And, we just didn't execute well enough to get it done. It was always, all the red zone stuff that got us. We needed our touchdowns. So our numbers will look like crap there in the red zone, but, man, we were so close to winning that football game. And, give them credit. They hung in there and got it. And but I love the way we played today. And I know we got our penalties and we had some stuff, and there's always stuff to get better. But that's a freaking competitive group, man. They fought their ass off today, on both sides of the football. So I just, it's going to help us down the road. We're going to keep playing really hard. We're going to keep playing tough, and we're going to make it hard on everybody we play. Go.
With the red zone, is there any common theme?
No, I don't know. Film. I watched the film. I don't know. We didn't get in. Sorry.
Defensively, did anything change you guys were doing, or was it just guys?
Yeah, we hung tough on so many situations. Joe Burrows is a hell of a quarterback, and he showed you. He showed you right off the bat. First couple of drives, he was nails. Our guys tightened things down. We got a little bit more pressure on him. We made the throws more challenged, and our guys just made it hard on him. I don't know how many yards they had, but they didn't have a lot today. And I thought that we just played the way we're playing. We played the game plan that we had planned to go in with, and stayed with it all day long, and it worked for us. And we did a really good job on third down in the second half. I think both sides of the ball, third down was an improvement today, which is a step in the right direction. Not quite enough, but a step in the right direction for us.
The last fourth down, they called timeout. Did you guys call timeout? Was there something you were kind of looking for there, or I guess?
Yeah, there was, and we had the opportunity to do it, and so I wanted to make sure that we were really clear and everybody knew exactly what we were trying to get done, and because it was that was the play, so.
You love the way you play, and you still don't come away with the win. You're so close. Does that make it more frustrating, or is that something you can count?
It makes it more frustrating, of course. Yeah, it sure does, because it was there. That was a game to win, right there, and we come out here on the road. Their crowd going crazy, and we're right there. We're all inside the 10 a bunch of times to win the game, and unfortunately we just couldn't get it in.
How about having Jamal back for the full game?
Yeah, it was great that he finally made it through. And I'm really happy for him. That's a good accomplishment, and then we can take the next step. He had some really nice plays in the game. It's a good contribution.
What happened with DK when he went out?
He had hit in the hip. Yeah, he had the hip that they had to take a look at.
But he's fine.
Well, he went back in. Yeah, he stuffed it up. He went back in.
Plays Trey Brown, man, just getting him back.
Yeah, had another impressive game. Terrific interception. It was perfect coverage, and made the play, finished it, which was great, and had a good win. Also, I think it was on third down for us. So it's nice to have him back out there. And Michael played also. Mike, we rotated those guys a little bit, but Trey did a nice job.
Tino took a sack on one of the fourth downs as well.
Yeah, he'd love to get the ball up, and get it. It's killing him, so he knows.
Anything else?
Okay.
And he got her glasses on in the back.
What What changed for you guys defensively from those first two drives where they went down and scored to basically getting nothing left of the way?
Yeah, they had a good scheme. They were doing some good things in the first drive or two. That's the scripted plays, that first drive. And then we kind of brought it up to what they were doing and what we had to do. And we switched it up a bit scheme-wise, and just so we could be tighter in coverage and just make plays.
Even in a loss, this is such as defense that you guys have been built on before.
Yeah, I mean, I quickly looked at the numbers. We accomplished a lot of goals that we wanted to accomplish on defense. I think it's a step, but it's not end-all, be-all. I think that next step for us to be great is we got to get the ball. We had opportunities. We got Trey Brown made a great play, but we got to create 3 turnovers. That's what can make a team great. And so we're always pushing for that. That's a goal that we didn't hit. And so, yeah, I think there's always things you can build on to try to be a little sharper.
How frustrating is this? You guys had it there for the taking. Didn't quite come out of the hole.
It's extremely frustrating. We played, I thought, all in all, a good game. You can obviously look objectively at the stat sheet and all that stuff, and it doesn't represent fully what happened out there. But that's football. They made, their defense, and they made some crucial plays in critical situations. That's something for us to take, to be considered one of those teams. We have to capitalize on. And so, yeah, we're obviously we're leaving frustrated, but we know what's ahead of us, and that was a message Coach Carroll shared.
The way they're using you guys as safeties now that Jamal's back, I guess, how do you kind of feel like that's all coming together?
I think it looked good. I think we were pretty effective when all of us were on the field today. It's different for sure. Last year didn't leave the field too much beginning of the season, but I understand that my goal is for us to be winning games, and to win games, Jamal needs to be on the field. And so, I think it was pretty effective. I know we're going to do some things that are going to be fun moving forward. But yeah, it's just we have a lot of talented players on this team, a lot of talented DBs, especially on this team, and there's going to be a couple that aren't on the field every play, and so the people on the field have to make the most of their opportunity.
Anything else? Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you.
grateful, man. Grateful heart. Obviously, that was the goal. I was just taking it one quarter at a time. Obviously, I was on a little, rep count. That was killing me to be on the sideline, but I understood the routine. I understood the plan. But, I felt great.
How did the game change for you? You seem to be able to blitz in a lot early and then maybe not as much later on.
Yeah, Joe was getting the ball out quick. Obviously, we figured that out early on. He wasn't allowing our pressure to get there. Obviously, we were trying to, hit him from different angles, come up the middle or whatever the case may be. But he was doing a great job getting the ball out. And, we were just trying to rally and, do our best to get to him. But obviously, it wasn't, happening as much as we needed it to.
7 stops in a row by the defense. How encouraging, even though it's a loss. How do you get it?
It's phenomenal, man. Obviously we come out and we have a mission. We got started a little slow, kind of putting, ourselves in a hole as far as penalties and killing ourselves. But, I felt like, we finished the game strong. Felt like we came out there, we had swagger, we had juice. But that's just Seattle. That's just what we do. You know what I mean? That's our DNA.
What were these last couple of weeks, I guess, like for you after, coming back into New York and then obviously the concussion and all that?
Right. Yeah. Obviously, that was a lot going on. But, obviously I was just focused on the next week. I'm excited to get back out there, and I knew I had an opportunity. We treated like a championship opportunity every week. Obviously, we don't make it bigger than what it is, but it was exciting to get back out there and play a full game for sure.
Where do you feel like you guys are at defensively through 5 games?
Obviously, I feel like we're just getting started. Obviously, just having everybody out there, that's the key, and just flowing and understanding where everybody's going to be communication-wise, playing as one. But, the sky's the limit. We just got to keep working, put our head down, and just, continue to get better.
Good. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Just we didn't finish. We didn't finish in the red zone. I think that's pretty obvious. I thought we moved the ball pretty well, pretty much all day, but, kind of stalled out down there. We'd have to actually look at the film to tell you exactly what happened, but just, from thoughts after the game, just felt like we didn't finish. We didn't execute as good as we did in the open field. It's easy for us to say pen and paper, but what do you really think on 2 fourth downs that didn't happen? Just trying to find the open guy, going through my reads, trying to find the open guy. Like I said, I have to go back and look at the film to give you, an exact, observation of what I should have done better. But overall, just should have been better, I feel like my guys, the defense played a tremendous game. I feel like the offensive line played a tremendous game. I felt like, you felt Charles Cross, out there when he got back in the game, and he did a tremendous job. I thought Jackson, I'm so proud of Jackson, the way he played. So proud of DK, the way he fought and battled, and as well as Tyler, man. And, I felt like the guys deserved to win today. Obviously, I didn't, do my best job today, to get that done. So, those are things that, I put on myself. I lay it right at my feet, right on my shoulders, and I look forward to the next opportunity.
The first interception, what will happen there?
Just, need to be better. Can't do that, especially in the red zone. Can't put the ball in harm's way. Like I said, the defense playing a tremendous game. We got points right there. Got to protect the ball, so I got to be better.
Yeah, the second one, was there miscommunication, it looked like, between you and DK?
Just on me. Just another chance for, again, us to go down there and make plays and score points with our defense playing great, and just didn't do the right thing on that play. So those are things that are not characteristic of the way I've been playing, and I know that I can be a lot better, and so like I said, I need to look myself in the mirror and figure those things out, and so I will.
Just on the last fourth down, there were 2 timeouts called before. Did they not change anything leading into that play? The timeouts that were called by you guys?
Not for us. Maybe for them, but not for us. I felt like we knew exactly what we wanted to do. We had a great play. I thought Shane called a great game today, as well as Coach Hurt. And I thought on that play, Shane gave us the right play call. There was a guy who was open. I was trying to get to Kobe there. He had a chance to maybe score in the end zone right there, and just didn't work out. And so, like I said, just those are things that I need to fix myself. And I look forward to that.
Was he the Parkinson the primary on the last
when it's fourth down in the game, they're all primaries. Just find the one-on-one and get it to your guy. And so, like I said, he did a great job of getting open, and I just didn't get it to him in time.
The reason I ask is it looked from the replays as if you were looking left the whole time. So that's who you were looking at the whole time?
Yeah. Once the defense they double DK, probably double Tyler on that play, and so Kobe was one-on-one.
Are you going to flush this one pretty quickly? Where you beat yourself up?
You got to flush it. You got to flush it. If you play long enough in this game, it'll happen. But you got to flush it. You got to move on to the next one. We got a lot of football left to play. I believe in the type of player that I am. I know today isn't indicative of who I am as a player. A few mistakes that I love to have back, but sometimes that happens in the game. And so, you just got to flush it and move on.
What you guys moved the ball so well that first drive? Did anything kind of change after that at all, or did they make an adjustment there, or what?
It's the NFL. It's the NFL, man. They get paid too, and it's going to be tough. Every week's going to be tough. I think I say that all the time, man. Every week's going to be a new, new tough opponent, and they're going to bring some different things to the table. And so we were able to move the ball pretty much all game. They stopped us, a few times, but I felt like we moved the ball pretty well. And so we just got to finish in the red zone.
What do you make of the offense being so good on early downs, but not that much on third?
Like I said, I have to go back to the film on that. I can't give you, a proper answer without doing that. But overall, it always comes down to execution. It always comes down to how we execute as players. And so, never putting it on anyone else, always pointing the thumb right back at myself. And, I know that I can be a lot better on third downs. I know that I can be a lot better just throughout the game for the guys. And so, like I said, I'm looking forward to that next one.
You mentioned defense earlier, how encouraging a loss to see the way they play, what it can be going forward.
Yeah, really, really proud of those guys, and that's what we expect from those guys. They got a lot of great players on that side of the ball. They're a big reason this team is going to win a lot of games, and so we're going to need them to play like that and continue to play like that for the rest of the season. And as an offense, it really hurts, especially as a quarterback, man, seeing those guys battle the way they did. And I think they only gave up like a 50-something yards in the second half. And for us not to go down there, get 2 or 3 opportunities to go take the lead, and for us not to do it, that's on me. That's really on me. And so, like I said, got to be better, and I will be.
You were okay physically throughout the game? Or?
Yes.
Anything else?
What's the attitude in there of a game that probably isn't going to lose because they won?
I think obviously after a loss, no one's going to be happy about it. But I think you have to look at it the proper way. It's always the process over the results. Like I said, I feel like the guys played a tremendous game, and if I make a few less mistakes and I make a few more plays, then we're in here talking about a win. So really, that just falls on my feet, on my shoulders, and like I said, man, that next one is what it's all about.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.